Amira Elfeky dropped her new EP Surrender. I saw Amira open for the Used last year. I get confused with the Used because I saw them on the same stage in the summer 3 years in a row. So and then they went from direct support to co-headlining to headlining. I saw her open when they headlined that stage last year.
They tore so
much.
That's crazy.
And when I saw her, I was like, this stuff, like, this is dope. Because I hadn't really listened to it too much going into the show. Because the set list wasn't public. I also wanted to know what Story of the Year was going to be playing, as well as familiarize myself with whatever the Used was going to be pulling out of, more than likely their first 3 records, because that's pretty much exclusively what they play, which is fine. I love those albums. So I didn't, and like I said, her set list wasn't really out there, so I didn't know what to expect, and I was blown the hell away for the same reason why I love the CP. Very heavy guitar driven. The instrumentals are very heavy, but her vocals are not. They're super haunting, and I
was gonna say siren core again.
Yeah, and it fits the music so well, and it fits her vibe and like her stage presence. But like the cover art, like the cover art perfectly encapsulates the feeling I get listening through this EP. And I think it's awesome, and it's super cool to see more people paying attention to her, because when I saw her open for the Used, it was kind of like, who the fuck is this girl? Yeah. And now, like, I saw all the big news channels in the scene on Instagram posting about the CP, and she's going on that massive Bring Me the Horizon, Plotting You, and Motionless in White tour, which everyone is conveniently forgetting to say she's the first to 4 on that tour.
It's insane.
And definitely get there early, because she's fucking dope, and the stage show is dope, and the music is awesome. Especially Save Yourself. That song goes fucking hard. It's not on the CP, but goes fucking hard. But yeah, I think it's super awesome. I kind of compare it to, and this is just for my own brain, to like a Royal and the Serpent kind of thing. A little bit more on the rock and metal side of things, whereas Royal plays more in that pop punk sphere. But it's similar to me vocally, like that. It's
haunting,
it's that haunting type of what you wouldn't normally expect with the kind of music that they're playing with is what you get vocally from them, which I think is awesome. I think that Royal's great. I think Amir is awesome as well. Take Me Under is dope. I also really dig Fatal Attraction. That song has grown on me. But across the board, all 6 songs on this are phenomenal, and I am excited to see more people paying attention to her, because for a second I was like, no one's paying attention to this, and it's awesome. So I'm glad people are paying attention, because it's awesome.
Hell yeah. No, so this was a surprise to me, seeing on the playlist. My first reaction was, Shane, what the fuck did you where the fuck, what are you talking about?
It was a slow week, what can I say?
I was like, oh my god, you're just fucking adding anything? But then I listened to it and I went, oh.
And then I gave you the backstory about why I put it on there, and now it all makes sense.
I was like, okay, fucking the Used again. Okay, great. On one of their fucking 50 billion tours. Okay. So listening to this record, obviously open mind. I never heard of Amira before, but I mean, I saw the cover art and I was immediately like, okay, this shit is gonna be fucking good, because the cover art is creepy as shit. I love it. So going into the EP, Take Me Under is a great fucking song. I think you nailed it perfectly. The vocals are haunting, as well as the instrumentals as well. But the instrumentals kind of have more of a normal approach to kind of the haunting vibe, where it's the vocals themselves are really driving in the siren-y kind of like fucking creepy ass vibe that you're getting from the entire record.
Yeah.
My personal favorite is Forever Overdose. That song is heavy as shit, and the vocals match so well with that. I think she did her fucking job on that song. She could have dropped a record and it was just Forever Overdose like 10 times, and I would have been like, dude, this is fucking album of the year. This is incredible. I love that song. I can't rave enough about it. I heard that shit and I immediately said, wait, roll that shit back. I need to hear that. I need to hear that a couple more times.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I think Fatal Attraction is a great closer. I think Take Me Under is a great opener. Death of Me is also really fucking good. I believe that was one of the singles that she dropped for it. So great fucking pick on that. But I cannot stress enough. Forever Overdose is that song. For me, it's the fucking Necessary Evil, where it's just kind of like it's kind of this like chiller, but kind of more rock vibe throughout the entire record, and then just fucking out of nowhere, she's just fucking screaming in my face, and I'm like, holy shit. And then there are fucking crazy ass drum beats and crazy fucking guitars, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just right back to normal, like nothing happened again with Death of Me. Great EP. I love it so much. The cover art is insane and I love it. I think the entire package is wonderful and it's all very cohesive and it makes sense to my eyes and my ears. Great EP. Fuck yes.
Hell yeah. And as I mentioned, she'll be touring in the fall. Bring Me the Horizon, Motionless in White, The Plot in You, that massive tour, part one, ripping through part of the United States in September and October. So peep the dates if she's coming near you. If that tour is coming near you, you should definitely go. That's a fucking phenomenal bill. Don't miss it. I'm pissed it's not coming closer to me.
Jesus,
I texted Glory when it went up. I was like, you think I should fly to North Carolina for this? I'm not, but I thought about it for a split second because I was like, wait a minute, those flights aren't half bad and the bill is packed. But I'm just fingers crossed that it's the same bill part two.
Yeah. I might go to North Carolina for that because I love The Plot in You so much, and that Bring Me the Horizon review kind of changed my life a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And Motionless in White.
And Motionless in White, I might be there.
Yeah.
I might be there. But then again, it's such a big venue that it makes me go like, why aren't you in like a basement? You know? Like then I would be like, no joke. Like I would go charge the same ticket prices, $200, sure. But like big venues, they lose the energy for me because, like, what do you mean the sweat's not gonna fucking flick off on me? I'm gonna go, ew, what the fuck? That's gross. It's like that shit ain't
Ew, what the fuck?
Happen.
That's gross.
Exactly. That's what I want to think. But it's like when it's in a big fucking venue, I'm like, dude, I can hear him well, but like I can't even see him, because I'm all the way in the fucking bleachers, So that's
Teach
my hot
their
take.
own.
In whatever.